No. No, they, you know, it's easy to forget because, you know, when you're leading in whatever pennant thing you're in, be it a wild card or you're leading your division, you know, everybody expects perfection. They don't realize what it takes to get there and the sacrifices you make. You know, we were in San Francisco not very long ago. We were 2 games under 500, and we're sitting where we are today because they're resilient. That's exactly what they are, and that's why you just, you know what, you roll with the punches. You got to, because it's a tough game. It's a tough, long season, and tonight's game was, you know, personifies exactly what the season is like, up and down, and you just got to keep playing.
Terry, given what we've talked about for so long now with how Asdrubal Cabrera is playing on this injured knee, can you believe what production he's been able to give you?
I can't, Steve, because you got to use your lower body to hit. I mean, especially play shortstop. It's an integral factor, and this guy just goes out. He's such a professional. You know, he knows how to take care of himself. You know, there's days he doesn't take BP because he knows he needs to take a break from, you know, moving around, and so he stays inside and gets himself ready for the game. But I'll tell you, you know, he's another huge piece of this team that I wouldn't, if he wasn't around, I don't know where we'd be.
In the back.
Terry, kind of building off of that, the trio of Reyes, Cabrera, and Cespedes has just been phenomenal. They have counted now for 7 of those 9 runs batted in. Could you be where you are without that trio, and is this type of production you still need from them going forward?
No question about it. Those are the 3 guys, you know, that we, you know, when we started the season, we had a real deep lineup. We had Cabrera hitting 7th. You know, we were really deep, and now all of a sudden he's hitting 2, and I'll tell you, today, my coaches talked me out of it. I had him hitting 4th today. I thought he would be the perfect guy to protect Cespedes against this guy. And Kevin Ressler said, hey, look, you know, this guy's red hot. I wouldn't mess with him. I'd leave him right where he's at. And so I did. And Pat was right. And so we left him where he's at, and he had a huge night. But those 3 guys, they have, I mean, that's when they come up, you say to yourself, this is when we got to score right here.
Danny.
Terry, here, there were tons of emotional swings in those late innings tonight, but can you just describe the emotional swing from the way last night's game ended, thinking you'd won it and then not, to then what happened tonight?
I can't, Danny. I don't know if I don't know the words. I'm not. My vocabulary is not that deep to come up with the right words. So. But I'm going to tell you, you know, at this level, when you play the game at this level, you have to be calm at all times. I mean, you just got to be. You can't get wound up in, you know, last night, all the emotion that game when that guy made that catch last night. You got to be able to come back today. You can't drain yourself because you got to play the next day. And we did. We came back today. We had a little get together and talked to the guys about, hey, it's a 10-day season right now. You know. Best teams gets in. So they went out tonight, and as they showed, they were bound and determined to win the game. And it's a tribute to the guys that, you know, really are the leaders in that clubhouse to keep everybody up.
Jerry.
What are the 9th and 11th innings like in the dugout? And are you waiting to make sure Cabrera's homer leaves the yard before you start to celebrate after last night?
I tell you, I mean, even Jose's homer, I saw Altier climbing the fence out there, and I thought, don't tell me he's going to catch that sucker. So. You know, Lucas's homer, 2 inches foul. I mean, yeah, you talk about, you know, you're jumping in the dugout and the ball just goes foul. And the next thing you know, you're okay. We got Jerice on the mound, and now you lose the lead and come back up and you get a couple of guys on. And you're thinking, we get Cess up there, we got a chance, and Cabby hits a homer. I mean, there's going to be some sleeping tonight.